Hello and welcome, bookworms. Welcome to this week's episode of The Contented Narrative. We're looking at A Daughter of Chaos, the sun's come out, of A.S.Webb. Now, this one I love the sound of, and I was in Waterstones about a year ago or so, and I love the sound of it, and I put it in my wish list. And then, because I just finished the God Killer trilogy, which, as you know, thoroughly loved, I think I've reviewed all three, or I've reviewed two. Either way, very enjoyable. So I was like, I do quite like my retelling of Greek god stories. You know I do. I've done like Hecate and Achilles, Song of Achilles, and Circe and all sorts, and I thoroughly enjoy them. But I was like, do you know what? It sounds good, but if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Whereas there's some books where I'm like, I'm buying this now. And essentially, I'm so glad. So Daisy got this for me for my birthday. So I was able to bring it on the cruise with me this year. And I swear to God, could not put it down. So essentially, it says, it will be her destiny to destroy the gods. For mortals to be free, the gods must fall. And the way they have the Greek gods in this is they have them as the 12, almost like a council. And they basically turn around and they say, right, okay, there are the gods, so you pray to the gods, but the gods are very vicious, and they're very much sort of like very petulant, which is is very much what I can imagine. So you've got a mortal girl, Danae. I'm gonna call her Danny, but I don't know if that's right. So that's what I'm gonna call her. But again, I probably mispronounced their name, so I apologize to anybody if that's not how you say her name. And she has always lived in the shadow of like her sister and everybody else. She's quite, quite plain Jane. And then one day she sort of like, she takes a bite of this fruit and then she realizes that she can take the life force of the things around her. And then a prophecy comes to light about her, basically saying, you're going to destroy the gods. And it's like, holy, what? And so she goes on this adventure with Heracles, the correct way of saying it. But she's not, and this is the thing, is like she's not there to win glory, and she's not there to bow to you. Like she literally is trying to figure out how to get rid of this curse. And then when she realizes that she's stuck with it and she can't do anything about it, she's then like, right, well then let's see what I can do. And it's her going off on this adventure to try and figure out what this means for her, how she's gonna sort of like go against the gods, like what's she gonna do, while the gods as well are trying to take her out, because they're very well aware of her. And I was so annoyed because I thought it was a standalone book. And that's on me. That's my fault. 100%. It's not a standalone book, but the second one is out and it's called Daughter of Fate, but it's only out in like hardback at the minute. So I'm waiting for it to go to paperback because I've got the first one in paperback. And you know how I feel about series being all paperback or all hardback. It bothers me otherwise. But like I was reading it and I was like, as soon as I finished it, I was like, what about the rest? What happens? I don't like, tell me. So I'm sat there being like, I need to know. So I will say, if you're not bothered about hardbacks, paperbacks, whatever, read this book, then go out and buy the second one. I don't know if the second one's any good yet because I've not read it yet. But I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. I loved that she literally does not care. She's literally just like, I'm not here for glory. I'm not here to help people. Like, that's not my bag. And it gives me very much sort of like Katniss Everdeen vibes, where Katniss was like, I'm only in the Hunger Games because I didn't want my little sister to die. Like, and then she accidentally becomes like a rebel rouser, like a figure for the rebellion. And she's like, that ain't me. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I literally just want to survive. Just let me survive. And this is what this feels like. And I love that. I love that aspect so much. But she, honestly, hero, love her journey. And I cannot wait to read the second one. But let me know below in the comments if you've read it, if you've read the second one, or if there's any retelling of like Greek stories that you think I'd like that I haven't read already. I will happily give it a go. But thank you so much for your continued support, and remember to always keep it contented.